Which wines from the Wine Enthusiast top 100 values of 2024 am I targeting? Let's go through 21 of them now. Hey, welcome back to Drinking It In. I am your host, Chris Cassara. We are here to help you know more and drink better. And we're going to talk today about the Wine Enthusiasts top 100 values of 2024. I went through the list and, I found a bunch that I really, I'm going to keep on my radar and pick up if I see them in the stores to give a try. I think the way that I just did a video on the James Suckling list and the way top 100 list, and the way I use that list versus the way I use this list is completely different, right? This is a list of values, whereas the James Suckling wine list is a list of wines that generally cost you over $150. But what I'm looking for in this particular list are, wines from underrated regions, grapes, that maybe I don't have a great level of knowledge on. Maybe I don't have great familiarity with the producers. So it gives me a direction in which to try wines from those areas or grapes, and and with some level of success. I think in this time this case we're going high to low. I'm going to start from close to 100, and we'll end targeting the number 2 wine on the list, of which I have actually a really nice backstory on. Number 99, 2021 Cave Spring Riesling. This is a Riesling from Canada, Ontario region, the Niagara Peninsula. I'm always on the lookout for Canadian wines. We don't get a lot of them in the U.S., but when I spent a fair amount of time in Canada, in Montreal and Toronto, always enjoyed the wines. So if I see this one, I'm gonna grab it. Number 98, the 2021 Dreaming Tree Crush Red. The tasting notes drew me in on this one. It's olives, rosemary, and chocolate-covered cherry. That seems like a really cool combination. So, if I see that, it's worth a try. Number 97, the 2022 So Grape Silk and Spice Red Blend. This is from Portugal. It's a Portuguese red blend, under $20. I'm in. Number 95, 2022 Ryder Estate Chardonnay. I'm always looking for value Chardonnay that you can drink whenever and aren't overly oaked. This one seems like it met the bill, so it's worth giving a shot. Number 92, the 2022 Ogier Le Petit Prince from Lirac in Bordeaux. Lirac is an underrated Bordeaux appellation. But it's one that I'm not terribly familiar with the producers and where you want to target for quality. This is one of those entry level Bordeaux blends in this category for this region. You can go give it a try. Number 89, 2023 Erideus Anna Sauvignon Blanc. This is a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. I'm always looking for alternatives to Oyster Bay or Kim Crawford or Matua. Ugh, they're all garbage. 86, number 86, 2022 Boundary Breaks Medium Dry Ovid Line North Riesling. Riesling from the Finger Lakes. Let's give that one a try. You got to support New Yorkers. Number 84, 2023 Bodega Garzon Reserva Albarino. I love Albarino. Normally we're drinking Albarinos from Spain. This one is from Uruguay, so that's fun and worth picking up if you see it out there. Number 83, the 2022 Bedell Pinot Gris from Long Island. This is my homeland. I may live in Rhode Island, but my homeland is Long Island, and Long Island makes some really good wines. Sometimes they tend to be a little pricier, so they wouldn't show up on this list of $20 and under. Good to see Bedell's Pinot Gris in here, and that's a good sign. Number 67, there's 2023 Illuminati Pecorino. That's from Italy. Pecorino is a pretty obscure grape, pretty limited production. but a fun white grape nonetheless. I like it as a Pinot Grigio alternative, a little bit of a Chardonnay alternative. I haven't had a Pecorino in a while, so I'm going to probably, you know, pick this one up if I see it. I don't know how widespread the distribution on a lot of these wines are, so it's kind of it's a big list. Maybe out of the 20 here, you're able to find 5 to 10 and make some selections. Number 59, 2021 Sandpoint Cabernet Sauvignon, $12. Tasting notes looked up my alley, so worth a try. I mean, finding good quality value Cabernet Sauvignon is becoming really hard these days, right? Because, the brands that typically dominate the $10 to $20 range are typically not so great. So I'm going to give this one a try and see whether we have some success. Number 51, 2022 Imani Ronchi, Villa Bianchi, Verdicchio. Verdicchio is a lovely Italian white grape, very underrated. Nice tart and crisp wines, worth a try. And it's a nice alternative to some of the lighter white wines that you may consume regularly. Number 41, Castellier. Castellier, I'm not sure how you say that. It's the Brut Cava. Anytime I can see expand my horizons on Cava that I am yet to have, I'm going to do so. Number 36, 2021, Gambler's Ghost Cabernet Sauvignon. This is $18. It's a rich Cabernet Sauvignon to try. Again, always on the lookout for quality drinkers under $20. Number 32, 2022, Terra di Sarrazola, Piccolo d'Ortona, Timorasso. So Timorasso is a grape that's gaining some momentum now. It's a white grape. It's typically, it's called medium to heavy weight. I just had one recently when we were in Manchester, Vermont. Really enjoyed it. This you're going to hopefully you start seeing more of these on the shelves in the US as they get more exposure. You might need to pick them up quickly because like a bargain like this is not going to last. Number 23, 2023 Klinkner Brick Albarino. I've always enjoyed Klinkner Brick. The reds, mainly the Zinfandel, has been one of my favorite and can be a go-to if you like Zinfandel. But seeing them making Albarino in California, that's exciting. So I'm going to keep an eye out for it. I hadn't necessarily, I didn't even know this type of wine existed. Number 20, 2021 Bogle Essential Red. So this is a red blend. It is 48% Petite Syrah, 28% Syrah, 15% Teroldego. I mean, who's growing Teroldego in California? I guess it's them and Amphora Winery. But I'm sorry, let me get focused. 9% Cabernet Sauvignon. A really cool red blend. I need to do a Bogle episode because I don't know how they produce the volume of wine that they do at the price that they sell it for and with the quality that they typically have across the board. So this one seems like a likely suspect to do the video on, taste, and discuss the Bogle Winery. Number 8, 2021, the Pinot Project, Pinot Noir. We tasted the Pinot Project, Pinot Grigio on this channel. I'll link it up here. No, I think I link it up here. They sponsor my Weird Islanders podcast or my Islanders Anxiety podcast, and I've been really happy with the quality of those wines. So I'm going to keep buying wines from the Pinot Project. Number 6, 2018 Faustino V, Reserva Tempranillo. The Faustino wines, kind of along the lines of Bogle, in that they produce a pretty good volume of wines. Always really nice quality, very drinkable. I'm not sure how they do it, but good to see this one show up. And last but not least, number 2 on the list, the 2023 Paltrinieri Pira Lambrusco. Lambrusco is, I don't know if it's quite having a moment, but it's popping up in many more spots, and it's kind of shedding its reputation of like really sweet, bubbly red wine. And back when I lived in Washington, D.C. briefly, I did a tasting at Oh man, the hell is the name of the place? Shit, I'll put the name of the wine shop down below here. But we did a tasting with Alberto Paltrinieri, and went through, I think it was 5 of his Lambruscos, and just listen to him talk about how they make the wine, what the family stands for, how they do their farming, right? And I was all in just kind of listening to the guy, but then you tasted the wines, and I'm like, I'm further all in. I think this wine, if I find a bottle of this, we'll do a deep dive on Lambrusco and the Paltrinieri product line. So that's all I got. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'm curious if you review the Wine Enthusiast's top 100 values each year for ideas, kind of like I do, and if any of the wines that I talk through as wines that I'm targeting interest you. And that's about all I got. If thank you so much for all of the love and for watching. If you made it this far, God bless you, because that's just we're 11 minutes in or so, and that's just crazy. But if you're still here and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Maybe even hit the like. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you soon.